Over a year has passed since Myanmar security forces launched a brutal offensive against the country's ethnic and religious minority group, the Rohingya people. Since then, human rights groups and world leaders condemned the violence as an act of
ethnic cleansing.
It's been characterized by many as ethnic cleansing.
A textbook example of ethnic cleansing.
It's a phrase that's been used to describe some of the worst atrocities throughout history. So, why isn't it illegal according to international law? First, ethnic cleansing largely refers to the expulsion of an ethnic or religious group of people from an area of land. But legally, a clear definition does not exist. Because of this lack of legal definition by the United Nations, ethnic cleansing is technically not considered a crime under international law. The first time the term was used on the world stage was during the conflict in the former Yugoslavia in the 1990s. The United Nations Commission of Experts was tasked with investigating if violations of international humanitarian law was committed there. On May 24, 1994, that commission released its findings where it described ethnic cleansing as, quote, a purposeful policy designed by one ethnic or religious group to remove by violent and terror-inspiring means the civilian population of another ethnic or religious group from certain geographic areas. Following the report's release, media and scholars began using the term for incidents of systematic and violent removal of an undesired ethnic or religious group from a given territory. And despite the Commission's description of the term and public use of the phrase, the United Nations General Assembly never officially defined it, nor made it an international crime. That's because it concluded that acts of ethnic cleansing can often fall within specific war crimes or genocide. Although the line between genocide and ethnic cleansing often become blurred, they aren't exactly the same thing. It all comes down to intent. Here's the difference. Genocide is recognized as a crime under international law since 1948. The Convention of the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide defines certain acts of violence against national, ethnic, racial, or religious groups with the intent to destroy that group would be classified as genocide. While the act of ethnic cleansing, according to scholars, is more about geography and the removal of specific groups of people from particular areas of land. To put it simply, genocide is an intentional act meant to eliminate a group of people, when ethnic cleansing is more broadly about removing them. So, genocide can be an act of ethnic cleansing, but not every act of ethnic cleansing is considered genocide. As the world continues to see acts of ethnic cleansing unfold over and over, it's a time that the international community come together to legally define it and make it an international crime. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching Now This World.